Ohanaeze Ndigbo, the apex Igbo socio-cultural organization, has rejected the African Democratic Congress-led opposition coalition, calling it a congregation of strange bedfellows with no credible moral authority to challenge President Bola Tinubu in 2027 elections. In a strongly worded statement signed by Deputy President General Mazi Okechukwu Isiguzoro, the group accused coalition leaders, including Atiku Abubakar, Nasser El-Rufai, and Chibuike Amechi of corruption, political opportunism, and complicity in historic injustices against the Southeast. The group criticized Atiku for allegedly sidelining the Southeast during the 2022 PDP primaries, condemned El-Rufai for his role in the Southern Kaduna crisis, and faulted Amechi for neglecting the region's railway development as Minister of Transport. Ohanaeze also warned that all ADC presidential hopefuls would be held accountable for their past actions and would face strong resistance from the Igbo bloc in 2027. Reaffirming support for President Tinubu, Ohanaeze noted that key figures like Senator Dave Umahi, Nyesom Wike, and Senate President Godswill Akpabio have earned Southeast and Niger Delta backing through visible infrastructure development and security reforms. The organization added that Tinubu's allies are well positioned to outperform opposition figures in their strongholds, including Atiku in the northeast and El-Rufai in the northwest. The statement concluded with a warning to the ADC coalition, stating that without integrity, transparency, and inclusive engagement, its ambition to reclaim power will remain a failed experiment. Now, let me ask you very quickly, what do you make of Ohanaeze Ndigbo saying this? And in their statement, they were making a general statement, like they are speaking for the entire Igbo nation. What do you have to say?
First and foremost, we disagree in strong terms that this statement is coming from such a well-hallowed, very hallowed body like Ohanaeze Ndigbo. I disagree with them on that. And
you disagree with Ohanaeze Ndigbo?
I don't even believe that this is coming from Ohanaeze.
It is coming
that,
from...
Hold on, that okay, Isiguzoro is coming to make this statement. Okay, is not the spokesman of Ohanaeze Ndigbo. Okay, is not President General for Ohanaeze. Okay, is just Deputy President General and has no power. I was the executive member of Ohanaeze Ndigbo, though FCT chapter. Yes, for some time. So I understand the workings of Ohanaeze Ndigbo. And before such statement will come out, because this is a very strong statement, before such statement will come out, there must have been consultations. And the question I will ask is, who and who has been consulted before this statement came out? So I believe that okay is simply speaking from his angle. And now trying to put it back to Ohanaeze Ndigbo in general is no for me. And if Ohanaeze truly will come to say this is our stand, I'll tell them that Ohanaeze Ndigbo, that is led by a man I respect right from his father to himself, Senator Mbata, I'll tell you that they are out to destroy Ohanaeze Ndigbo. Because how can you tell me that an Igbo man, the apex body that harnesses all Igbo race, will endorse Mr. Bola Tinubu as a president in 2027? It is no. In which way have they favored us as Igbos? In which way? And look at the people that okay was calling Nyesom Wike as a man who favors Southeast. Nyesom Wike. Dave Umahi as a man who I know that in fact I salute Dave Umahi as a minister for works in his office for now. I salute him. But when it comes to favoring Southeast, no. Because the time that Dave Umahi left PDP to APC, he was anti-Igbos. And being instrumental to the emergence of Bola Tinubu, to me, is a minus on his side. But I salute him as a minister for works. He is actually showing capacity. Though he has some other areas that he still needs to brace up, where we can still fault him. But to me, I don't always look at the areas I fault someone, except if it has to do with the context in question. So looking at the people he mentioned, he has really proven that he is speaking for himself. Yes, I'm talking about Mazi Isiguzo. He is speaking for himself and not for Ohanaeze Ndigbo. And if he has actually spoken for Ohanaeze, or if Ohanaeze should come to own up to the statement he's making, I will tell them that this is actually leading to the death of Ohanaeze Ndigbo. And if Ohanaeze Ndigbo should die in the hand of Mbata, I'll tell you that it is a very negative mark on his side. So there is no how you tell me that a coalition that is coming, yes, we know that it is a bed of men of different fellows. You understand? Yes, because we have Atiku there. Atiku has his problems. We have El-Rufai there. El-Rufai has his problems. We have David Mark there. He has his problems. We have Amechi there. He has a problem. We have Obi too. And to so many Nigerians, Obi also have his problem. We are not looking for an angel. Remember, I have always said in this place that we are not looking for an angel that will come from heaven to fix Nigeria. We are not also looking for Donald Trump that will come from America to fix Nigeria, or Macron that will come from France to fix. No, it has to be Nigerians. But looking at the level of high-handedness of this present government, there is need for us to get somebody that can match this government. Fire for fire, evil for evil, fight for fight.
Evil for evil.
Evil for evil, yes, because we know how evil this government is. Except you have people like El-Rufai is there, and we know him. Atiku is there, we know him. Obi may not have the capacity to match them from that angle, but let him come from. So we need people of, in fact, we need men from different angles who will come together to say.
There have been concerns that the individual interest of these arrowheads that you're talking about will cause a major crisis or implosion in the ADC, because how are they going to manage the interest?
Do you know that,
particularly that of Atiku Abubakar?
Do you know that sometimes people drop their personal interest to achieve a certain goal? Are you getting me? I have worked under people for so long before I became whatever I become today. I have shown capacity even as subordinates, and I have learned to bury my vision to carry on the vision of my master at every given point in time. So it is possible that Atiku Abubakar, who actually had this ambition of becoming a president in Nigeria, and if nature never allows him, will he fight nature? If in 2027 the coalition says, okay, El-Rufai will be a better candidate. Sorry to sound that way, because you know that if El-Rufai comes out, I'll pull out of the coalition. If Amechi, who is my very good friend, comes out, I'll pull out.
Why?
I have my reasons. Yeah. And anytime we have that to discuss in that angle, I will bring them out. Yes. But if Atiku will emerge, and I will support Atiku. If Obi will emerge, I will support Obi. And if another candidate whose name we have not heard but has capacity, because what I'm looking at is something that will bring power out of APC and Bola Tinubu Ahmed. Because the way they have kept Nigerians, let me tell you, Laurentia, Nigerians are dying by the day. Not because we had natural disaster. Not because we are maybe they are old. But we are dying out of hunger. We are dying out of lack. We are dying out of stress. We are dying out of pressure. Yes, because of the hardship this government has created for us. So we don't expect anything other than removal, outright removal. Not even somebody replacing Bola Tinubu in APC. But remove APC, remove Bola Tinubu, and let everything about APC collapse. That is my stand. And I'm not speaking as a party man. I'm speaking as a Nigerian.
And that is why you are of the opinion that the statement by Ohanaeze Ndigbo,
I still reject. It is not
representing the position of the entire.
No. That's why I refuse to attribute that to Ohanaeze Ndigbo. I just place it that it is a statement from Mazi Oke Isiguzo. It is Oke's, in fact, it is out of his fragment of his imagination, let me just put it. And he's speaking based on whatever he has benefited, either from this government, or from Nyesom Wike, or from Bola Tinubu, or from whoever that is working for this government, who has in one way or the other has greased his hand. That is angry, but he's not speaking for the generality of Igbos, and he's not speaking for Ohanaeze Ndigbo. But should Ohanaeze Ndigbo come to own it up, somebody like me will say no to it. Because this will bring about destruction of Ohanaeze Ndigbo.
All right.